open hands. No list of things I'd understand, just what I was and what I'm not, and every fear I never fought. I didn't ask for much that night, just asked to be a better man, to stand my ground when it got hard, to trust you had a deeper plan. I said, I'm willing if you are, but I didn't know how far. I said, make me brave, make me true, do what you gotta do. If there's a cost, I'll pay it. I just didn't know what you'd use. You didn't speak, you didn't rush, you didn't calm the room. You let the silence answer me, and I mistook it for a no. I left that prayer unfinished then, still carrying my doubts, still hoping you would shape my life without tearing it down. I said, I'm willing if you are, but I didn't know how far. I said, make me brave, make me true, do what you gotta do. If there's a cost, I'll pay it. I just didn't know what you'd use. So here I am, still asking you, make me who you said you would. I'm still praying, even if you do it the hard way. I asked you once to make me brave, didn't know what brave would mean. I thought you'd quiet all my fears, instead you woke them up in me. They came at night, they knew my name, wore the faces I'd outrun. Every doubt I swore was dead came back sharper than a gun. I said, Lord, this feels like cruel design. You said, child, they were never mine. You didn't drive the monsters off, you didn't clear the way. You stood back and you watched me shake, and you didn't look away. You said courage isn't hiding now, it's standing when you're scared. So I learned what brave was made of by facing what was there. Some were loud, some whispered low, some felt bigger than my faith. Some wore the mask of yesterday, some promised I'd never escape. I begged you for a softer road, for mercy, not a fight, but you kept handing me the dark and teaching me the light. I said, Lord, this feels like cruel design. You said, child, they were never mine. You didn't drive the monsters off, you didn't clear the way. You stood back and you watched me shake, and you didn't look away. You said courage isn't hiding now, it's standing when you're scared. So I learned what brave was made of by facing what was there. They didn't fall in one clean night, they didn't leave when I stood tall, but every step I took toward them, they got a little small. You didn't drive the monsters off, you taught me how to stay. And now I know the bravest thing is not to run away. You didn't drive the monsters off, you taught me how to stay. And now I know the bravest thing is not to run away. I asked you once to make me brave. Now I know what brave cost me. I thought patience meant waiting still, keeping quiet, keeping calm. I didn't know it meant waking up to the same road I'd been on. I worked twice hard for half the ground, watch the finish move away. Every mile marker whispers slow, this ain't gonna break today. I said, Lord, how long's this gonna last? You said longer than you planned. This is the long work, this is a slow burn. Every step that doesn't pay it, every lesson I don't learn. No applause, no relief, just showing up again. You're teaching me what patience is, but not ending it. Door stayed shut, I knocked on twice. Promises delayed again. I learned how heavy hope can be when it's carried to the end. I asked you for a sign of change, a sign I wasn't wrong. You gave me breath and daylight and the strength to carry on. I said, Lord, how long's this gonna last? You said longer than you planned. This is a long work, this is a slow burn. Every step that doesn't pay it, every lesson I don't learn. No applause, no relief, just showing up again. You're teaching me what patience is by not ending it. I used to measure progress by how fast the miles went by. Now I measure it by staying when I wanna say goodbye. This is a long work where nothing comes easy, where faith grows roots too deep to see. If patience has a language, it sounds like one more day, and I'm learning how to speak it by staying anyway. You never said it would be quick, you just said it would be worth it. Thought I knew what strength looked like, thought I'd earned my steady ground. I built my plans with careful hands and watched them fall straight down. Every answer I was sure of, every truth I held too tight, slipped right through my open palms in the middle of the night. I said, Lord, this broke more than my pride. You said, now you're finally alive. I was crushed, not just bent, not just tried. I was crushed till there was nothing left to hide. Every lie I leaned upon, every false belief I wore. You didn't leave me broken, you just broke what I wasn't anymore. I lost things I was certain of, some I still don't name. Dreams I dressed up as your will, just to keep myself safe. I begged you to explain it all, to tell me what went wrong. You stayed quiet long enough for me to see myself all alone. I said, Lord, this broke more than my pride. You said, now you're finally alive. I was crushed, not just bent, not just tried. I was crushed till there was nothing left to hide. Every lie I leaned upon, every false belief I wore. You didn't leave me broken, you just broke what I wasn't anymore. If wisdom comes from falling down, then let me learn it slow. take the truth with shaking hands over answers I don't know. I was crushed and I survived, not because I understood, but because you stayed beside. What I lost still hurts me now, but I see the cost was fair. You didn't crush my spirit, you just stripped it bare. What breaks you isn't always what destroys you. I didn't come to argue, I didn't come to accuse, I just ran out of better words, and silence brought me here to you. I've carried everything you gave, I stayed when I could have gone, but somewhere in the waiting, I forgot what I'm holding on for. I said, Lord, I'm not walking away, I just need you to say something. So here's the question I've been scared to ask. If you're shaping me with all of this, why does it feel like loss, stacked on loss? I'm not asking for escape, I'm not asking for relief, I just need to know you see me on my knees. I watched others get their answers, watch doors swing open wide. I tried not to count the difference, but the numbers don't lie. I told myself you had a reason, told myself to just stay calm, but faith feels thin at 3 a.m. when the night just keeps going on. I said, Lord, I'm not walking away, I just need you to say something. So here's a question I've been scared to ask. If you're shaping me with all of this, why does it feel like loss, stacked on loss? I'm not asking for escape, I'm not asking for relief, I just need to know you see me on my knees. If silence is still faith, then I'm learning how to listen. If you're closer than you feel, then I'll stay right where you left me. So here's a question, I won't dress it up. Are you hearing all this breaking, or am I just toughening up? If you don't answer now, I'll still believe, but I need you to know this is hard on me. I'm still here, I just needed you to know. the fire came to end me, to see how much I take. I didn't know it had a purpose, or a shape it meant to make. Every blow I couldn't dodge, every night I didn't choose, was bending something deeper than the plans I always lose. I said, Lord, why does it hurt like this? You said nothing strong resists. This is the forge, not the flame. This is where you call my name, not to burn me up, but to make me true. This is the work I can't see, turning fear into fidelity. You're not breaking me in pieces, you're forging me. I see now why comfort failed me, why ease never stayed, why every shortcut I prayed for would've robbed me anyway. You weren't cruel, you weren't distant, you were closer than my breath, shaping steel beneath the surface, where the eye can't measure strength. I said, Lord, why does it hurt like this? You said nothing strong resists. This is the forge, not the flame. This is where you call my name, not to burn me up, but to make me true. This is the work I can't see, turning fear into fidelity. You're not breaking me in pieces, you're forging me. I wanted gold without the heat, a crown without the cost, but now I trade 1,000 comforts for the man I almost lost. This is the forge where I stay till the dross is burned away. If I come out scarred and slower, I come out free. Judge me not by what I carried, but by what you made of me. I finally see it now. If I wasn't the enemy, I know now why you didn't rush, why you never cut it short, why every time I begged for out you held the door. Understanding came like dawn, but it didn't end the night. You showed me truth and asking me to stay inside. I said, Lord, I see it now. You said, don't leave yet. Let it finish, let it stay, let the work run all the way. Don't quit halfway through the shaping, don't pull back when it gets real. Let it finish, let it prove what you're making me into. I don't need it easy, I just need it complete. the difference finally between relief and rest. One ends the pain for just a while, one leaves nothing left. Every scar that still remains is a lesson that stayed put. You didn't rush me through the fire, you taught me how to look. I said, Lord, I see it now. You said, don't leave yet. Let it finish, let it stay, let the work run all the way. Don't quit halfway through the shaping, don't pull back when it gets real. Let it finish, let it prove what you're making me into. I don't need it easy, I just need it complete. I used to pray for open doors, now I pray for staying power. I don't fear the waiting anymore, I fear leaving early. Let it finish, even me, every weakness you can see. If I'm lacking nothing when you're through, then this was worth the heat. Let it finish, I'm still here, I won't rush what you made clear. If becoming takes a lifetime, then I'll give it every year. I'm not done, and that's the point. I kept a ledger in my head of everything that didn't last. Time I spent that didn't pay. Dreams that folded, doors that passed. I measured worth in what remained, in what I had to show. I didn't know you counted different than the way the numbers go. I said, Lord, I lost so much. You said, look again. There was profit in the breaking, in the hours no one saw, in the prayers that went unanswered, in the waiting and the cost. What I built may not have lasted, what I held may not have stayed, but nothing given to your hands was ever thrown away. Some things failed right in my grip, some things left without goodbye. Some things only taught me truth by refusing to comply. I thought success would feel like gain, like something added on, but you showed me subtraction is how the weight gets gone. I said, Lord, I lost so much. You said, look again. There was profit in the breaking, in the hours no one saw, in the prayers that went unanswered, in the waiting and the cost. lasted. What I held may not have stayed, but nothing given to your hands was ever thrown away. Eternity keeps better books than anything I've known. What burns away was never mine. What lasts was overgrown. There was profit even here. In the loss I still feel near. If you shaped me through the ruin, then the price was fair to pay. Judge the work by what remains, not the things that fell away. Your math is different than mine, and it's better every time. I used to count the visible, the numbers I could prove, the miles marked by milestones, the wins I could review. I thought you weighed my life by how much I had done, how clean the story sounded when the chapter said, well done. I said, Lord, did I measure up? You said you missed the scale. You don't measure me by comfort, you don't measure me by flame, you don't count the nights I lost, or tally up the pain, measure who I became when the fire had its say, measure what still stands in me after the rest burned away. You weren't counting empty hands, you were shaping how I'd hold, teaching me the weight of truth and what survives the cold. Every quiet act of faith, every choice to stay, every time I trusted you when there was no other way. I said, Lord, did I measure up? You said you missed the scale. You don't measure me by comfort, you don't measure me by flame, you don't count the nights I lost or tally up the pain. You measure who I became when the fire had its say. You measure what still stands in me after the rest burned away. It still don't shine until it's tried, it don't ring until it's struck. What survives a hammer's fall is the only thing you trust. So measure me by faithfulness, measure me by truth, measure me by who I am when I'm done becoming new. If I walk out marked and slower with your name upon my frame, then I was never judged by fire, only by the man I became. I see the scale now, and it was never in my hands. I don't shine like I thought I would, don't carry what I planned. Some dreams never made it through, some answers slipped my hands. But I stand here without the rush, without the need to prove. I've learned the cost of staying put and what it means to lose. I don't have much to show you now, just who I am. If you ask me what I've gained, I won't list the things I've done. I'll say I learned how to stay true when the hard days wouldn't run. If you ask me what I bring when the fire's said and done, judge me not by what I carry, but by what I become. I've got scars I don't explain, and miles I don't regret. I don't need them to mean more now than the fact I'm standing yet. I don't fear the end anymore, or what the scale might say. If I walk in with honest hands, that'll be enough that day. I don't have much to show you, who I am. If you ask me what I've gained, I won't list the things I've done. I'll say I learned how to stay true when the hard days wouldn't run. If you ask me what I bring when the fire's said and done, judge me not by what I carry, but by what I've become. To beg for easier roads, for lighter burdens, quicker ends. Now I thank you for the man I am and not the man I might have been. So if you ask me what I bring, I'll bring this heart, this dust, this song, every no that shaped my yes, every place I stayed too long. I don't need a crown or name, I don't need the world to run. I was measured by your